Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a great start of the week so far. Hope you had a good weekend. And welcome to this new video, this new morning update on Bitcoin. Very necessary. We've had some good price action over the last 24 hours. Yesterday we also got some good news, which I did not talk about because there was no middle of the day market update. So we'll still talk about that. But obviously, we'll start off with the fundamentals. And when we talk about the fundamentals, you will already see the effects of what happened yesterday, which was obviously a trade deal being reached between the United States and the EU. And that was one of the main things that we spoke about as well yesterday morning, but also Saturday and basically in the weeks before about, you know, how important it is and what the different possibilities were. And we had a deal being made yesterday. I doubt that the full details of the deal will be made public. I mean, they will be made public, but I doubt that they'll really get, translated into the market. So we'll see about that. But at this point of time, talking about the fundamentals, look, the market is reacting very, very positively, right? I mean, I thought it was partially priced in, at least, but you can see right here that the futures for the S&P 500 are already trading higher. Left a bit of a gap to the upside, so maybe we'll fill that. That's definitely a possibility, and that can also cause a bit of a pullback due to the correlation for the crypto markets. So be aware of that. But ultimately, this is good news, right? And if you take a look at some more crypto specific data, we still have a Coinbase Bitcoin premium, or at least so I assume. Yes, we do. Although this morning dropped into a slight discount. All right, interesting to see. But ultimately, majority of the time the last week has still been in a premium, and Bitcoin itself has been quite bullish as well here, right? I mean, the volume with this move up, especially over the course of the weekend, was quite low. But Bitcoin was able, and we knew that yesterday was able to break above the point of control within the range that we are in, right? Because Bitcoin at this point of time very, very much is in a range. It's ranging in this balance right here between 119 points. Let's say 6, it's a little bit higher, but okay, and 116.5, and we're within that range. And what I've spoken about in my last couple of videos as well, and what's key right now for Bitcoin is at some point of time we're going to break out. Is that going to be a bullish breakout or a bearish breakout, right? And then for altcoins, it matters what the Bitcoin dominance does, etc., etc. But that is not the subject of this video. So that is something we have to talk about. What I've always said in my last couple of videos, and I still stand behind that, although I do think there's some things this week that you need to be aware of. But what I said is that we got a very, very good reaction right here to the 30-day rolling VWAP. We have reclaimed the 7-day rolling VWAP, but we don't necessarily need to hold that. I mean, it's fine if Bitcoin retests the bottom of the range here. It's fine. But a strong reaction there, strong reclaim right here, and the fundamentals as they stand right now are still very good. Now, over the course of this week, and that is what I think you need to be prepared for, over the course of this week, we have quite a lot of economic data coming out, all right? Too much for me to cover in this video. But if we get some sort of majorly bearish news from that, and which really changes our outlook and our view on the American economy, all right, well, that can change the market, all right? But for now, I would argue that, do I see enough momentum to break out now? No, but if we get a strong reaction at 117.6, which is the 7-day rolling VWAP and a point of control, then I think we can break out. And if we don't get a strong reaction, I mean, short term, we're still going to remain within this balance. But like I said, for the reasons I've given you earlier, I would say it's most likely that eventually we will still get that bullish breakout. But I'll keep you updated on that, of course. For now, I think that's what you need to know this Monday to start the week ahead. If you do have any questions, anything, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Have a great week, and bye.